Hello there, viewers, and welcome to my second part of my review on Mini Golf Resort. And I thank you guys for staying tuned for the second part. Now, in this part, I shall describe to you not only the more glitches and programming errors and foul-ups in it, but also I will explain the shop as well, which I haven't shown last part, and saving for last, the super glitch that really ties together how well of a game this has been put together. So, without further ado, let's just dive right into it and start off with the shop. Okie dokie, so let's start off this part, and we need to use this crappy map system to get to the shop. There we go. Yeah, so this is the different stuff that you can buy here. The first one being golf clubs, or where what really gets me is that there's all different kinds of stuff you can pick from, and they're all different prices. Like for the one I have is $5,500, but get this. It's strictly cosmetic, and there's no difference in, like, actual gameplay. It's just strictly how it looks like. So there's really no point in, like, getting that unless you want to just look fancy. Or if you want to be like Happy Gilmore and use a hockey stick as a golf club, which, okay, I'll give him credit, that's pretty creative. Now, the one thing I really want to talk about is the special bonuses, aka power-ups. How there's different ones that you can pick from, and how they enhance your gameplay. The first one here being accuracy. I've never really used this one before, so I'm going to test it out here now to see if it really does what it says. Now these ones are self-explanatory and really shouldn't be shown. They're just handicaps to show, to improve your score with. Although, why would you bother buying these when you can just restart the hole you're on? So there's no point in wasting your money on those. And same thing with the force par, how if you use it right before you shoot the ball, then you get par automatically. The rescue, it says redo a stroke with no penalty when the ball fires out of the visible area. Now, once again, you could just hit restart course to get out of it and not waste your freaking money. The skip hole automatically completes the hole, so that's probably one of the more useful ones. So if in case there's a hole that really pisses you off. I've never tried the snap, but it's supposed to pull the ball towards the hole when you use it, so that'll be interesting. And then the heavyweight, which makes the ball heavier, so I'm guessing it's supposed to not make your ball fly all over the place like a ball of rubber. So let's test a couple of these out. Okay, well, see all these dips and jumps. This will be a good chance to test out the heavyweight power-up by pushing one. And ask you, do you want to use this? Of course, that's why I clicked on it, isn't it? Alright, now what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to make it heavier and not bounce all over the place. So let's see what happens. I've already tested out using it once. Now, as you can see, it definitely keeps it from bouncing all over the place like that, which makes it good. However, there's a flaw. It's only a one-use item, and once the hole's over, it's gone. Which I mean, it'd be nice to use that heavyweight for, I don't know, the entire course instead of just a hole. Yeah, there we go. That's what it's supposed to do. See how I was aiming completely the wrong way and the ball went towards the hole anyway? Alright, now you have an understanding of what the power-up does. Alrighty, let's test out the last power-up I want to show you. The one where it's accuracy, which I don't know what it really, the big difference is. It's supposed to say improve its accuracy. Alright, so let me aim directly at this and see if it goes in. Oh, so it doesn't really do much of anything. Okay. Oh, get this. As soon as I turn the recorder off, look where my ball landed. It landed like this on the slope. I didn't even know how this is even possible, but it's landing. Just stays on a downward slope, and I don't even know how that happens. And now it goes in. Alrighty, so this is a hole that I want to show you just because of, I don't know, this. Yeah. Why? This is mini golf. Why the heck is it 14? Yeah, it's holes like this that just makes the game more tedious than fun. It really does. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't see a point in, like, having to hit the ball, like, 14 times to get into the hole. I don't know. I don't know what these guys were thinking, and I swung that full force. Alrighty, so on to what I call is programming errors. Well, this specific hole here is a perfect example of what I think is a programming errors. Well, see those fans? They don't act really the way they're supposed to. I mean, they're supposed to push your ball up into the next level up there, but you have to hit it such a precise way in order to get up there. I mean, okay, that was shot right there. I hit it just right. But there comes a time where, depending on where your ball lies, you won't even be able to get access to the fan. Oh. Okay. Now what happens? So, now I need to get up to that level up there, but there's no way for me to get there. So I actually literally have to either repeat my stroke by hitting the pause button, or hitting back like this, and then lining it up to where it needs to go. And sometimes the fan doesn't really work right. If you hit it too hard, you just fly right through it. And if you hit it too soft, it barely does a damn thing. Actually, I'll just keep it there. But yeah, these fans, I don't know. I think the vertical ones are just the most ridiculous things ever. Yay! It failed! Alrighty, well, here's another quick one. I kind of consider these, like, loop-de-loop things as a programming error. Okay, well, maybe not really a program error, but they just work in odd ways. If you aim it too far to the left, like I am now, it doesn't even go to loop-de-loop. It just flies all over the place, and even if sometimes you can still get it. Oh no! Okay, so let's try, like, hitting it normally. Oh yeah, you did it! It didn't go boom. Alrighty, this is what I definitely call a programming error. And on this hole, you can clearly see that the flag is right there, and I shall approach it. Alrighty, well you know how the aerial view shows you where the hole is, right? If you hold the B button down, yeah, why is it showing me over there? Well, I have no idea, but that is clearly an aerial view fail. I don't know why it's showing me over there when the hole is clearly right in front of my face. And I clearly missed it. But this is the only hole I really found that error on. I found it by accident when I wanted to take a look at the hole from a distance and it was showing me a completely different location. Alright, if you thought the aerial view fail was a program error, then you ain't seen nothing yet. Right now I'm on course 7, hole 5, and here, watch what happens when I get the ball into the cup. Yeah, that doesn't look right, does it? Yeah, here's the thing. The hole for this specific course, or this hole rather, doesn't work. Whatever command triggers for when the ball touches the cup, it's just not there. And therefore, no matter how much you try swinging, you will never, ever be able to complete this specific hole. So the only way to proceed on is to get 10 over par and just keep swinging and swinging until eventually the game says, okay, that's enough. Oh, wait a minute. Now I know why there's a skip hole option. Oh, God, these people. You can see this bunch of a pickle I've gotten myself into. Now, I'm going to point out that it is not a good idea to end your final stroke on a hole by getting it out of bounds, and I'll show you why. Just whack the ball and it'll go somewhere. So that I got 10 over par, so that means I'm forced out. And now, keep an eye on the placement of this. I don't know if you can tell, but the ball is slightly higher than where it's supposed to be. See how Ray's club is down there and the ball's way up there? Yeah, that's an error in this part. And no matter where you hit the ball, watch what happens. Yep. The ball's automatically considered out of bounds on the next hole no matter where or how hard you hit it. And that is a big flaw. For whatever reason, since that cutscene of him saying, "Oh no, I shot out of bounds," didn't take place, it just messes up the game when you're going on to the next hole. And it's just a mess. It really is. And it just, for some whatever reason, when you shoot the ball, it's considered automatically out of bounds. Yeah, that is another big flaw. Oh, wow. I was able to reperform it. Yeah. What you just saw there was the same exact thing that happened to my stepmother when me and her were playing this game together. Like, for whatever reason, this is the same exact thing happened, and I'm just so happy that I was able to reperform it. The ball landed in such a way on these trees that now the ball is stationary and your next shot is on the trees. This has to be the most outrageous thing in this game. But the thing of it is like, really, how are you supposed to get off? No matter what you do, they'll just bounce all over the place. Did they even test this? You should be able to land your ball on top of tree leaves like that. It's just not even right. Oh, now that I think about it, nothing in this game seems to be quite right. Wow. I wonder where that went. Believe it or not, there's actually a more ridiculous ball lie that I found than the trees. It has something to do with, well, you can't really see it, but this 180-degree ramp right here. Ordinarily, you're supposed to hit the ball nice and soft so it goes up there and, well, it's supposed to land up there, but it didn't. But watch what happens if you just so happen to hit the ball too hard. What is that? Like, how does the ball get stuck halfway up the ramp? That is not physically possible. But nope, at this game standard, that's perfectly legal. You can do that anytime. Yeah. Now what happens, I think you can just hit it normally. I think you can easily get out of this one. I'm not sure. Oh, never mind. What am I talking about? You can't. So, well, it's like it's restart the whole time again. Alrighty, now time for the grand finale, and this is what I call the mega glitch of this game. Now, I'm back on that hole where I showed you it was recycled. Alright, so the bottom line is, I'm going to get a score over Palmer. Guaranteed, right? Well, by performing the mega glitch, I can make that otherwise. Now, how to perform this glitch? You need to pause the game the instant the ball touches the out-of-bounds marker. Like this. As soon as the screen, as you saw, starts to fade to black, pause it and hit restart map. Then, after this happens, you, instead of starting at the beginning of the course on shot 1, you start off where your ball would have responded if you went out of bounds on your first shot. So therefore, you can completely manipulate your game to however you want. So I can get a hole-in-one on pretty much any course I choose. Yeah, that is just the most screwed up thing about this game, is the fact that you can literally cheat and get the lowest score possible. Well, there you have it. That's the Mini Golf Resort review for you. And as you can see, it is definitely a pile of glitches and programming errors as we speak. So, I'm going to go back and play some more. Oh, why? Well, I'll give this game one thing, and it's good credit for. And its glitches and pile of messes and programming errors makes me always want to come back for more. See you next time. Damn it! I should have learned them all!